The Copy Borrower Info button allows you to copy a borrower's contact information for a new borrower. This is helpful when you want to add a group of related borrowers. To copy a borrower's information, load the borrower's account you want to copy under Borrower Services, Borrower Info. The Basic Info sub-tab opens and displays the borrower's account information. Click the Copy Borrower Info button at the bottom right corner of the screen. Once you click Copy Borrower Info, a Copy Borrower Info form opens to display information for the existing borrower with various pre-populated fields and pre-selected checkboxes. To modify the pre-populated fields with a selected checkbox, clear the checkbox. Make the necessary changes. After you have edited the fields, do not select this checkbox again. If you select the checkbox after you have made changes, the fields repopulate with the original information from the original borrower. You must complete the fields with asterisks: last name, primary ID, issuing location, borrower type, and expiration date. If you want to designate the original borrower as a responsible party for the copied borrower, leave the borrower's name is responsible for this borrower checkbox selected. Clear the checkbox if you do not want the copied borrower to have a responsible party. If you want the copied borrower to have the same address as the original borrower, leave this borrower lives at street address checkbox selected. Clear the checkbox if you do not want the copied borrower to have the same address. Edit the necessary address information under Borrower Services, Borrower Info, Basic Info, Contact Info. Hover over any underlined notice to display tooltips with the borrower's information. If you leave the Responsible Party checkbox selected, the notice notifications will use the original borrower's settings displays. If you clear the checkbox, notifications will use the default settings displays. You can modify the borrower's default notification settings under Borrower Services, Borrower Info, Settings. Click Save and add another to copy borrower information to an additional borrower, or click Save and Close to exit the form. If you select Save and Add Another, a new Copy Borrower Info from Borrower's Name displays. The form includes an added borrower section in the upper right corner and lists the borrowers and their barcodes added during your current copy session. Once you save the form, an Are You Sure dialog appears and asks if you want to charge a new library card fee and a borrower type fee, if you have these fees set up in LS2 preferences. Clear the checkbox for any charge you do not want the borrower to incur. Click OK. You can set up new library card fees under LS2 Preferences, Location Setup, Defaults, Fines Overdue. You can also set up fees for borrower types under LS2 Preferences, Types and Codes, Types, Borrower Types.